It's like almost dinner time and I just went live for no reason at all. This is dope. Let's get some people on here. Let's see if Thursday's any good. Let's see how many people we can get on here. Yeah, as y'all can tell, well, a lot of you already know well, I didn't, but there's a four-wheeler caught fire. Not mine. Well, it was my four-wheeler. Yeah. Yo, Peyton. I didn't tell anyone that I was going live. I just went live for no reason at all. We got to get back on it. We gotta start doing every Tuesday again. Yo, Lowrider was good, homie. Yeah, we gotta get back on the live thing. I've just been not being live, but we're getting back on it. Don't worry. Don't worry. Yeah, in a second we'll show y'all the burnt up four-wheeler. I know y'all probably saw it on a short, but we gotta talk about it. Well, I think I made a short. Yeah, I did. I miss it. Yeah, dude. Don't worry. We're doing it again. Look, my grandma just texted, come eat, y'all. So that means we're gonna hide. And then that way we can stay out here a little longer. We might like stop the live, eat real quick, and then start the live back up. So I should have just waited till after dinner, but I didn't. But that's okay. But yeah, y'all don't worry. We'll be going live soon. Well, this Tuesday we're gonna start it back up. Most likely. Unless something like got something real big going on. Yeah, this Tuesday. I got first place this weekend. That is so awesome. That is freaking awesome. Okay, they're gonna be coming out any second. So that means that we gotta hide. I just heard a scream. We only got 2 people in here. It's gonna be Peyton and Lowrider. Hey, so well, I guess no one in here. Hey, I'm pretending I'm going. Wait, they don't know I'm live. So they're like, they don't even know what's going on. Wait, we're gonna stay out here a little longer. I got first out of 30 people. Dude, Peyton. You're freaking... That's awesome. That is awesome. Hey, guys, does anyone see a diesel problem here? We got a diesel generator. I couldn't get it running. I'm working on it still. And another diesel generator. And this one I couldn't get running either. I know this it's because of something. Well, the decompression broke off for some reason. So I got to fix that to get that one running. And then this is the one we ran on Dr. Pepper. It still runs great. And yeah, it runs great. Still runs great. It's always ran great. Yes, on Dr. Pepper. Yeah, you gotta go watch the video. I did half diesel, half Dr. Pepper. Because it's diesel, yeah, it can do that. And then I bought this piece of junk. Well, it came with another one I bought. But this is a diesel. And yeah, that happened. It only has 3 hours on it, and then a forklift did that to it. These are militaries, but, well, the military did this to it. But, yeah, that happened, so that's no good. Well, the engine might be. And then this thing I got running, and the fuel pump messed up and started putting fuel into the oil. And then it started to do a runaway diesel where it basically goes until it explodes. But luckily I got it killed. So now I got to get a new fuel pump for that. But yeah, too many diesel things. All right, Peyton. I'll be here hopefully next Tuesday. Seaboy just posted. Well, sweet. Okay, guys. So I'm going to go eat a bite real quick. And I think if I just turn my phone off, it should just pause it. I think I've done that before. So for just a minute, we're gonna pause it. but we'll be right back. And I don't know how this is gonna work, but we'll see. Because I can't just hit pause button. So we'll see. Wait, is it working now, boys? Boys, y'all best tell me. Is it back on? Woohoo! What's up, Rocky? That was, I don't know what just happened. What's going on, Rocky, buddy? Freaking chaos. Wait, birds? What do you like most about the 7.3 Power Stroke? Well, that's a good question. Well, see, my 7.3 Power Stroke, that girl right there, that's a 2-wheel driver, automatic. She gets 26 miles a gallon. Man. And they last millions of miles, so yeah, that's the second thing. Well, I guess that's the first thing. But I think y'all all saw what this live was. And we're gonna show y'all the burnt four-wheeler a little closer after I put this candy in the house. We got some candy I'm gonna put it in the house. God, sweet. We're in the house. There could be weird things going on in here. I'm gonna get me some peach rings. Everybody in the chat knows everybody loves peach rings. And we're gonna go, so, you know, there could be weird things going on in there. Like nails being done and stuff. And there's just weird stuff. We like cool stuff like this. Burnt up four-wheelers. Hey, y'all think I can save this? I bought this thing $800. Good deal, right? No, I'm just kidding. I'll tell the whole story on this after I eat a peach ring. How many people we got in here? One? There's no way. We're chewing on the peach ring, so. Man, peach rings take a long time to eat. Look at that. It's got an air filter, basically. Dude, peach rings take forever to chew. I thought I was just gonna chew this and talk, but man. All right. So, yeah, if the wiring harness is available. Well, you see, I don't know what on here. I don't know how hot it got because it didn't burn. I didn't see it burn, but this thing right here, I don't remember if I made a video of it or not, but I bought this thing for $500. Okay, like 3 months ago, 4 months ago, maybe 5. It was so clean. Like, you can look at this suspension. Like, she's a clean unit. Okay. I put me a brand new carburetor on it. This is a pretty good carburetor. It cost me almost $100. It was supposed to be, it was pre-tuned for this exact four-wheeler. You can see it got so hot it melted it. And $500 is what I paid for this thing. Ran, drove, everything. But I put a new carburetor on it. I put new fuel lines. I drained the tank, put a new tank. You can see that old man was doing some pretty cool stuff. He got him a aluminum breather on this gas cap. He was doing some cool stuff to it. That's awesome. And I put me an air filter on it, new battery. I mean, changed the oil. I did a lot of stuff to it. You know, just normal stuff. And so this really nice older dude, I don't know, he's probably close to his 80s, 70s, 80s. He buys it from me. I gave him a pretty dang good deal on it. I don't remember. I really don't remember. It was somewhere around 1800. And maybe it was 2000. I think it was 1800. Title, everything. He bought it from me a couple months ago. And well, I think what he did wrong is he left the gas on, which I told him, you know, just because always turn your gas off. But now, this isn't my fault. This isn't his fault, you know. Things happen. It's a brand new carburetor. It shouldn't be leaking. I guess either somehow it leaked or a fuel line came off, something. But something caused this thing to go up in flames. And yeah, he called me. He's like, dude, I started it up, and you know, I didn't get hurt. My house is fine, but the whole thing's rent. And he just put new tires on it. And yeah, she's not in the best of shape. And I mean, look at that. Look at the seat. I put a brand new seat cover on here. What's up, Adam? Hey, what's up? What's going on? Not much, brother. Well, besides this, you see this four-wheeler burnt up. Customer's four-wheeler. Well, I felt really bad just because, you know, older dude, he don't have a job anymore. He's got I'm not old enough to have social security stuff, but he's got social security. And I was like, dude, if you want to buy another four-wheeler from me, I don't know if you do, but I'll give you a really good deal on the Wolverine. And I mean, I've ridden that Wolverine around everywhere, so I know that's a good four-wheeler. And I was like, dude, if you want, I will I'll give you that one the same price they gave him this one for, and I'll take back your old one. Because I wanted like $2,500 for the Wolverine. It was that clean. So I knocked some money off of there. And yeah, I got this back. Not that I really am probably going to do anything with it. I got a hair on my freaking face. But yeah. So now he's got a good four-wheeler again. To me, a Wolverine's way... This hair is annoying the fuck out of me. To me, a Wolverine's way nicer than an Arctic 300. You know, this was an okay four-wheeler, but it's an Arctic Cat 300. And so he got a nice four-wheeler again, and I got this thing. But like, dude, it got so hot, it melted this up here. Like, it got hot, you know. You can see the skid plate is all on the ground. That's how it was on fire down there too. She ain't in good shape. And this was 100% running, driving. I don't know, I guess he left it in rain or something. All the paint came off the frame, and then this only happened like less than a week ago though. You see the tank got all hot. Right there, it got hot. The axle's all melted. Well, or stuff melted on the axle, but I can still smell it. Man, she is messed up, but the tires are still good. So yeah, I don't know how those didn't mess up. Kind of crazy. You'd have thought they would have blew up or something. And the light came off somehow. But yeah, I don't know. I might be able to clean the carburetor up a little bit. I think it's just got a dirty jet. That'd be my guess. You can see. Yeah, it's probably just, that's why it ain't running. A little dirtiness in there. Nothing too bad, but I think all it needs is a carb clean. And I think she'll run. So we're gonna clean that carburetor real quick and get her run. Oh man, I'm stupid. Look at that. Plastics exhaust, so awesome. So yeah, that's that. We got 5 likes in here, but 1 person. Who's all in here? Why is no one chatting? Adam, what are you doing, bro? How you doing? So I guess, so I don't know, we're gonna start going live again on Tuesdays, starting this Tuesday, hopefully. But we gotta keep up the lives, that way we can start getting views again. Hey, Rocky, what did you think about that, my newest video? What do you think about that? I'm gonna eat another peach ring. Be honest now. And here she is. The one about running this on Dr. Pepper. What's up, dog? And by the way, she still runs great. I just put normal diesel in her again, and man, she runs good. Yeah, but what do you think about that? Were you mad at me? Which, if I would have messed it up, I would have been mad at myself too. But luckily, she's still good. But I got a story on that over there, and that one. It's kind of looking like a little junkyard. Yeah, but what did you think about me running on Dr. Pepper? You see I still have my mixture. No, I don't know if that was the Dr. Pepper mixture. I think that might be the Dr. Pepper is not flammable, LOL. Yeah, that's true. So, yeah, she still runs great. The whole deal was just to see, you know, if you could use Dr. Pepper to get you home, like if you're stuck in the desert. But I was scrolling on Facebook Marketplace, and I made a mistake. Well, not a mistake, but I made a purchase. So this thing, and then that piece of junk. This is a diesel generator, military one, just like that one, just a little smaller and actually in better condition. This has 3 hours on it, as you can see, 3 hours. And this bad boy right here, I picked up both of these for 350 bucks. Oh yeah, that's very true, Rocky. Yeah, you would definitely get less miles per gallon. But I picked this and that one up for 350 bucks. And I don't know if you saw the short, Rocky. What's up? What's up? Christina, how you doing? But I couldn't get this thing running. You know, I was trying to prime the injection system, and the fuel pump wasn't working. So I took the fuel pump off. It's just those 3 little bolts or nuts right there. And yeah, I took that off. And actually, I took the one off the other one because this one wasn't working. I put that on here, and apparently the seal on the fuel pump is bad. So it was putting diesel all into the oil, because that just goes right to the oil into the oil pan. I don't know if this doesn't really have a real oil pan, but you understand what I'm saying. And it started doing a runaway diesel, which was super scary. And I turned the fuel off, and it just barely shut off. It almost just went. But you can see, I took the fuel pump off this one, and it just goes right down into your oil area, into your bottom end. And yeah, this thing almost, I mean, it was very close to being too full. Like the lower end almost started just putting all the oil into the cylinder, but luckily it quit after I turned the fuel off. And yeah, it was a close one, but I took the oil dipstick out, and then it just started squirting diesel out. It was pretty bad. But yeah, that thing, now I have to get it, or I already got some on order. I got 5 of those fuel pumps. And I think I'm just gonna replace all of them, because that's kind of scary. But this thing will start right up right now. If we get 7 likes, I'll start it up. Is that possible? We have 1 person in here, 7 likes. Seems possible. Gotta eat some more peach ring. These little diesel engines are so cool though. And I know I've been saying this for a while, but I even made a video on it. This thing's getting diesel swapped in the next 2 weeks. We're starting in the next 2 weeks. Yeah, she's been sitting here a little while. But 2 weeks, and we're diesel swapping her. Yeah, that's right. That is right, Rocky. It 100% was about to run away. Like, I don't know how many seconds away we were from a runaway diesel was like starting. But luckily, I guess it just wasn't full enough. It was just barely, like, I don't know how it was happening, okay? But all of a sudden, she just started, because of that fuel pump stills out, it just started, it was revving to the moon, and I I turned the fuel off and it started slowing down a little bit. I guess, you know, no fuel, it wasn't able to push more fuel into there. So it was weird. But yeah, let's start up this diesel generator. So this thing has been sitting in our, well, kind of our pasture, more like our backyard, for a little bit. And I went out there because it was sitting because my dad couldn't get it running. And so it was sitting out in our backyard, and I was like, I think I want to make that YouTube video where I try to run one on Dr. Pepper. So I went out there and I just pulled on this barely. No, I didn't even have the decompression down. And so I pulled on it and it cranked right up. And my dad pulled on this thing for, well, it was about a year ago. And he couldn't, no, it was actually more than that. Because we had this, yeah, this has actually been sitting for like 3 or 4 years. And I would go over there and I pull it and it starts right up. Ben's Outdoor Boys, buddy, how are you doing, dude? Are you doing good? I know you got out of the hospital, but how is recovery going? Oh, we got old neighbor going down the road, watermelon dude. No, he did see. No, he's waving at my grandma. Everything's going good. I got really good medication. That is awesome, dude. That is freaking awesome. Well, Ben, would it make you feel better if we start this bad boy up? It's running on normal diesel now. And Ben, I wanted to explain myself. I know you said, is it the one that ran away or almost ran away? Is it because I ran out on Dr. Pepper? So this one I bought off Facebook and the fuel pump was clogged up basically. So I put a new fuel pump on it, or well, one off the other one. And the seal in it's bad, so it was spewing all the diesel into the lower end, you know, where all the oil is. And then I guess it started pushing into the cylinder, so that's why it started to run away. Yeah, it was bad. It was bad. So now I got a new fuel pump coming for it. But let's crank this up. Just at a slower idle. See if she'll still run. All right, push. Nope. Do that and then decompression. Listen to that, boys. That sounds good. But imagine that motor running on that thing. My little sister driving around that will be crazy. And then she gives it throttle and it does this. No, I don't want to kill it. I'm trying to keep the idle low. There we go. Might be a little too low. It's still running. Sounds real good. Sorry, dude, my phone just died. I can't tell you how much I appreciate you and your family praying for me. Meant the world to me. Thank you again. Dude, no problem at all. Anytime. And I'm just thankful that the Lord took care of you, dude. That is awesome. Freaking awesome. So now, in 6 weeks, you're going to be 100%, Ben. You're going to be riding your YZ again. Better than ever. And we're still praying for you, dude. For a fast recovery. Man, that's running good. That's crazy. slow idle, little girl. The doctors are thinking about 4 weeks. Dude, that's awesome. That's freaking awesome, dude. 4 weeks. That ain't too long. I could just listen to this all day. But this is just like my 6.9. I mean, it's got a freaking injector outside of, it's not under the valve cover or nothing like a 7.3. This is so much like a single cylinder 6.9. Well, that doesn't make sense because it's saying a 6.9 liter, but yeah, dude, you gotta celebrate. Once you feel 100%, you gotta go out there and rip them YZs for celebration. That's freaking awesome. I would. This thing sounds real good. Once we get the fuel pump to this, we could start it up, but if I start it up right now, it'll run away. And all the freaking fuel, when I took this oil plug out, it just started spewing out. Yeah, wasn't good. But she is clean. She only has 3 hours on her. Look at that, just puffing smoke. I don't know if y'all can see it. I tell you what, this dog grabs anything and everything he can on the whole entire yard. You don't need to be chewing on starter fluid, brother. Oh, you see what he does? He does something bad and then he tries to act, oh, I'm innocent. He ain't innocent. But yeah, it's starting to look like a little diesel engine graveyard. It's getting crazy. We got too many diesel engines. Here's another one. This one, the decompression's broke on it. I don't know how or why. I have the deal right here, but it just came out, so I just got to put it back in. But once I do that, this one will start up. That one runs great. This one I can't get running, and I don't know why. Something has either unplugged, but I thought on these things they'd start no matter what. But I tried to get it running. Won't even pop off with starter fluid, which I know starter fluid's not good on them, but I was just seeing if it would, pop over with it. It won't even pop over with starter fluid. So I don't know if there's like a, oil safety switch or something. But yeah, can't get this one running. And some reason I can't get this one running either when it don't have a fuel pump, an exhaust, an air filter, or the injector line. So yeah, I don't know why I can't get this one running. I'm so dumb. Yeah, Ben, you're an awesome dude. And I'm so awesome that your surgery went awesome. In 4 weeks, you're gonna be back on that YZ. It's freaking sick. She is a smoky girl. Just idling. Look at this, no blow by. This is the goofy little oil cap, no blow by. See, it don't blow off. That's funny right there. Should we show you all the brute force? Who wants to see the brute force? We got 7 likes. Dang, guys. Who wants to see the brute force, though? I've not made any real videos on it yet, which we're going to get to that. Yeah, we've been freaking slamming the shorts. We got to do a video on the burnt Arctic cat, even though I'm doing a live on it. Yeah, let's show you all the brute force. So this thing runs, drives, everything, but it's in limp mode. And I just picked this thing up 2 days ago, I think. And yeah, it's got a ripped seat, 30s on it, and a stupid freaking snorkel, which I hate. I can't stand it. It's so sad. This four-wheeler could be so nice without that crap. But it is actually really clean. Like the frame, it's really clean. It is nice. But you can see I'm messing with some stuff, trying to fix it. And basically she's stuck in limp mode from the belt box deals. It's got they call it engine braking. And then it's got a belt sensor. Well, those always mess up on these. And I have to take all this crap off, the rack off, the front plastics off. And I've got a kit coming that's supposed to fix it. Well, I don't know. I might just be able to take these pipes off. I'm going to try whatever not to have to do that all, but we'll see. And this thing, about $1,200, right? I mean, these tires are almost $400 a piece alone. But tomorrow that kit's coming here. I'm going to fix it. This thing's going to be a ripper. But it doesn't have an air filter in it. And he just took it to the shop, so they forgot to put the air filter back in it. But I got a K&N air filter coming for it. We got the kit to fix the power problem, the limp mode problem. We got a new seat coming for it, a whole new seat. Because it was like $50 for a good seat cover, or $100 for a whole new seat. So I just said, well, I'm just gonna get a whole new seat. And then it does have 30s on it. Now I'm debating whether selling it like this, I don't know what's worth more. Is it worth more selling it all mudding like, or should I demud it? The engine only has 200 hours. It's like, that's nothing. And this doesn't look, I know there's some people who in 10 hours of owning a four-wheeler, they'll run it, you know, mudding it. But this one actually looks like it was cared for just by, well, looking at it and feeling of bushings and things. Like, there's not a bad bushing on it. The brakes work perfect. Everything on it works. And it should start up. I don't know how good it is to run it in limp mode, but I've already put 1 mile on it, so I've been running the crap out of it. It tops out at 8 miles an hour. But yeah, she does run. And a little bit of air sound is because I don't have an air filter, but light bar even works. I don't remember which button. No, it's not that button. I don't know what that button is then. Does that turn the fan on? I don't know. Maybe the backlight? No. We got this button. That's for that. That actually works really good. Dang. Let's see if these work. Yep, that works. Holy cow, that is bright. Man, those are bright. And let's see what else. We've got a lot of switches on it. I don't know what they all do. Where's more switches? Here's a switch. And I'm thinking one of them might control the fan because it doesn't ever come on, which kind of seems like a problem, right? And I'm wondering if it's like these wires. There's a bunch of wires right here for some reason. I guess running all the lights and stuff. So yeah, it could be any of these wires. I don't know. We're gonna have to figure that out too. But once everything gets here, this thing's gonna look like a new machine. And obviously I gotta shine up these plastics. I got some new plastic shine stuff that hopefully works. So we'll see. But yeah, she runs great. And this would be a freaking ripper. I don't remember where all the buttons are. But I would like, it would be cool to keep this, okay? Take these stupid tires off, big giant 30s. Put some like 20s, 20-inch tires on it. It would be so freaking ridiculous if you put tiny tires on it, like drag slicks, okay? You'd be able to freaking drift it and everything. It would be so cool. With that kind of power that those have on that bike, it would be crazy. But yeah, I can't stand when people mud them. I understand you have your money and you can do what you want with it. But to me, taking a $20,000 four-wheeler, $10,000 four-wheeler, whatever, and then putting another $5,000 into mud and stuff on it, and then taking it to the mud park and running it, it just, it makes me sad. I told the guy, he bought this thing and he rode it 2 times, not in the mud or nothing. He just said he rode it around his house and then he let it sit a while and then it's in limp mode. And I told him, I said, you know, four-wheelers like this just break my heart. He started laughing. I was just playing around, but yeah, I'd never do this to my four-wheeler at least. What do you think, Rocky? Is this running a four-wheeler? Like, it's running it for anything. Seems crazy to me too, yeah. To take your four-wheeler and run it, you're running it. I mean, this thing rides like horrible. It's like, it's so bad. These tires are so knobby. I've never had a four-wheeler with 30s on it until now. And she is big. I mean, she makes the cat look a little small. Yeah, well, wrong camera angle, but. And she makes the Bruin look tiny. Man, does she make that Bruin look small. Look at that height difference. This thing's all the way up to, well, almost my chest. Okay, I'm actually, no, totally just lied. It's up to my belly button. I'm taller than I thought. That's right, Rocky. Like my diesel, I take it in the pasture sometimes, and I'll go through some tiny little rivers. We do have a little bit of a swamp out there. It's nothing deep. It's the floorboards. In a second I get home, I gotta wash it because I don't want that mud running my axles and getting in. Yeah, it's bad. It sucks. But yeah, we're starting the lives back up. Hopefully we can get more people on them. We're gonna do some crazy stuff. I don't know what. But Rocky stains the plastics, that's right. And the engine and the diffs and yeah, everything. It's crazy. But I think we might be bringing someone really cool onto my channel as a guest. And his name, well, let's not say his name right yet, because I don't really know if he's coming on the channel. His name's Ron. I said the name even though I said don't say it, but he might come on the channel. I don't know yet. He might not. It depends if he's busy or not. But he might come on the channel. We might do some other kind of weird thing in the diesel. Like milk, maybe try milk. I'm thinking about milk. But whatever he wants to bring and try to run it off of, it's his decision. If he does decide to come. But hopefully that kind of takes off. Hopefully something takes off. We got to get big on YouTube, guys. We got to get some people in here. Ben, are you still in here, bro? I think Ben must have left. But we got 7 likes on here. That's not too bad since we haven't been doing lives in quite some time. My 7.3 is doing good. My 6.9 is we're still in the process of putting the freaking bed on it. But we're working on it. I think tomorrow we're finishing it. And that video will be out soon. What other videos we got coming out? We got to do a fire one. And then we're going to do one on the brute force once we get it fixed. Maybe 2. It depends. We might do a riding video. I don't want to mud it because I'm just going to break it and then not make any money. So, I mean, I said I don't want to ride it. I don't want to ride it like a mudder does. I might give it like a couple pulls on the driveway just to see what a 750 fuel injected feels like. Man, that's good. It is a cool looking four-wheeler. I like it. But I'm just yapping. Y'all are wasting y'all's nights on this. A really cool guy. So y'all are 100% doing what y'all should. But Rocky, how have you been, bro? I know it's been a little while since we've had this kind of connection. I mean, this is more than just comments. This is y'all get to see my face, and I get to see y'all's comments just like every time. We're sitting in a chair now, a real comfortable one, next to my sister's truck. Blacked out wheel. They're not real. They're painted with black paint. Fixed my water on my floor problem. Water. Oh, sweet. Sweet, sweet. Oh, I see you, Rocky. Did, I think last time I did a live, you were doing your AC system. I believe. Did you get that done? Yeah, I think you were saying that you were either going to get the parts or you were putting on the parts, something. But you got your AC working all great? Holy crap, are you kidding me, Rocky? 37 degrees. That's crazy. That's awesome. That is freaking awesome. Yeah. Dude, I mean, them old Fords, I know a lot of people just say that, you know, they don't work. Well, you got to think it's a 40-year-old AC system. Just go all new and, yeah, then you'll get 37 degrees. Like my 86, I've never had any bullnose except that one that had good air conditioner, and it's because that old lady, before she passed away, put a new AC system on it, and that freaking air conditioner works so freaking good. Like, it's insane how good it works, but it's all new. You know, every bit of the AC system's new, and I've never had a bullnose besides that one that had good air conditioning, and it's because the freaking trucks are 86s. You gotta just replace everything. That's right, yep. But yeah, whenever I do AC on a truck, if I'm messing with it, it just ain't cold enough. I mean, it's totally worth it. If you're gonna keep it, just put a whole new system. Totally worth it. I guess it's only me and you, Rocky. It says there's only one person in here, and I think that's you, Rocky. But yeah, it's almost dark. Arctic Cat burnt up. I rode that thing all around. Now she's just melted. It was less than 500 complete. See, that ain't too bad. That ain't too bad at all. 500 bucks. Yeah. That's way, I mean, that's a freaking awesome deal. Yawning. If you think of, you know, if you try to deal with a leaking AC system or something like that, Ford compressor too, dang. But if you deal with a leaking AC system and you're putting AC in it, like, I mean, cool. What? Refrigerant, right? Ain't that what it is? If you're putting that crap in it, I mean, that stuff's not cheap. It's like $50 a can, $40 a can. And it's not even the right stuff. To get the real stuff, I don't even know. R134, yeah. Oh, dude, someone's offering me a flatbed for my normal bed. No, I don't want that. But, yeah. That's well worth it. Where'd you get that? My buddy charged it for free. Dang. I want to be his buddy, too. Oh. He has the big tank. Dang. That's awesome. But where'd you get your kit, or did you buy it separately? Did you actually go to a Ford dealer or something? Let's see what we got. Lighting on. That's cool. Lighting off. Lighting on. Lighting on is so much better. Oh, mostly Rock Auto. Okay. Dude, why is that so much better? Look at this. How does it do that? Is it the screen getting brighter? I can't tell. That's freaking awesome. We don't have to sit in the complete dark. Y'all can still see me. That's so sick. What does this do? What? Wait, does that cut the camera? Y'all can't see me no more? That's cool. What does this do? A 49-second short was uploaded to your channel? No. Oh, okay. I see, Rocky. That is slick. Yeah, I gotta go on Rock Auto and order some parts. Because I need some parts for my OBS. Let's see what all you can do on there. I don't even know. Look what I feel. Well, I don't know if this is allowed on YouTube. A snake. I found that on the road, took a picture of it. It's not alive, but yeah. Ain't that cool? Let's see what else we got a picture of. Let's see. We could show y'all some weird stuff on accident. Like look at this. I took a picture of a tire. Ain't that weird? Yeah. We ain't got no cool pictures. Just got new wiper arms. Sweet. Oh, yeah, I got new wiper arms on my gray truck whenever I still had it. They don't fit. Got dark. Gonna mess with them tomorrow. They didn't fit. Why didn't they fit? Dorman. Yeah, I think the ones I got were Dorman. Yeah. But dude, I miss my gray truck. I still miss my blue truck. That was my first ever 7.3. I call it my first truck. It technically wasn't. It was my first truck I actually drove, or that I was old enough to drive. It technically was my first truck, basically. My first truck that didn't blow up before I got my driver's license. Because my first truck that I had paid for, way back in the day, I had a Ford Ranger. When I was 11, I had a Ford Ranger. I've actually got a funny story if you want to hear it, Rocky. But I had a Ford Ranger when I was 11. You want to hear the funny? Okay. So, we kind of were debating selling it or not a little bit. And then we left on the side of the road. And I had it like cool wheels and tires on it. I was 11, by the way. I already said that. But I had a cool hitch on it. And I had a let's see. No, that was a different time. Okay, but anyways, it was an awesome truck. Low mile, 4-wheel drive. It was white. It was a little bit like the newer Ranger, not the newest one, but not the old, not when OBSs were around. But I was driving it at night. Okay, we had it parked by the side of the road, and I had to drive it back home just down our street. And I guess I took a tiny bit too long to turn my headlights on before I started moving the truck. I was not in the road or nothing, just moving the truck. But then I turned the lights on a little bit after I started driving along the side of the road or something. It wasn't completely dark either. And I turn my lights on, I get going behind my dad. He's in our van or whatever. And the person behind me was a cop. And he pulled me over, and my dad pulled over too. And he comes up to the window. I'm like, yes, sir. And I'm 11. And he didn't even ask how old I was. He's just like, tell my dad I'm gonna pretend I didn't see this, and he just turned around and got back in his car. But yeah, I mean, he could have got me in big trouble. But I was just driving home. It was just like, I don't know, a half of a mile down our road to our house. And it wasn't because I was driving bad or nothing. It's because I didn't turn my lights on right away. Cool cop, yeah, I know. He was awesome. But and then another time, I don't remember if this was before or after, we had the truck sitting by the road, you know, down at the end of our street. Because no one drove on our street. So you put it by the big road so people would see it. Air conditioner came on. And someone stole our hitch. And then they took a big, like, it was a big piece of pipe or something. You know, heavy. I don't even know what it was to. And they took it and threw it through my rear window. And it went all the way through, almost busted. It didn't even crack it, but it hit the dash and cracked my dash. And so that was horrible. I don't know, they were just jealous of my truck. Only if they could have met me. I was only 11, so it was kind of sad. But later on I had to sell that truck. Yeah, jerks, I know. But they stole my hitch, brand new hitch, I just bought it. I don't know why I left it on the truck sitting out by the road, but I did. And yeah, they cracked my dash. Sucks. But that was a long time ago, so. And then I did end up having to sell it because we needed money or something. But then I got an Eco Diesel from my dad because I sold my first diesel four-wheeler ever. And then before I could, I mean, just like a couple months before I got my driver's license, the motor blew up. And I never even got to drive it. And then so I got my first 7.3. Well, we went to, and y'all probably all heard this freaking story. But yeah, Christine's motor blew up. That was her name. My dad, it was an Eco Diesel. It made it 300,000. You know, that's pretty rare. My dad made a cool bumper on it, cool bed. It was a sweet Eco Diesel. But it did blow up down the highway. Just completely lost power. It was bad. But I went up to Arkansas, because we're in Texas. So I went up to Arkansas to look at this one owner, 7.3. Him and his wife went on a date in it, or their first date in it. Not a date, that doesn't even make sense. And that truck was $9 grand. And on our test drive, the freaking thing stopped. It quit running. And so we call him, we're like, hey, we're stuck on the road. The truck just quit running. And it was because my dad switched the tanks to the back because the front one was running out. It was already running a little weird. So my dad switched to the back. Well, the back was almost empty. And there was play sand in it somehow. A kid must have put it in there. And so that got all in the fuel pump and the fuel filter and ruined the fuel pump. And then I negotiated a broke price with him of $47.50. And then after doing a bunch of stuff to it, like body mounts, you know, tires, everything you'd, you know, do to an old truck, then some kid offered me way too much for it, and I had to sell it. But if I wouldn't have sold it, I would have never got Big Nilla, or probably never got my 7.3 that I have now. So, yeah, I don't know how that happened, that whole truck thing, but it did. But now we have Big Nilla, and Big Nilla's like, you can't replace Big Nilla. I think I'm going to keep Big Nilla the rest of my life. Unless someone gave me like 35,000 for it, I'd never sell Big Nilla. And now I got cool wheels on it, aluminum wheels. It all worked out in the end, that's right. But I don't think, but I think I had maybe, because whenever I was like 11, I used to, my dad, like I guess either rented or something. Well, his boss and him rented my grandma's shop or something to have their business in it. And so I got paid, I don't know, it was $12.50 an hour to mow this place once a month. So I always had some money, and that's how I got the Ford Ranger, is because of, you know, my mowing job. And I always, whenever I was younger, at like 11, well, all the way since I was like 7 to, I think I quit at like 15, something like that. But I always made these canes, and I'd go in the Walmart parking lot, Kroger, and I'd sell canes to anybody I could. And I made some really good money on it as a kid. You know, good money for a kid. But I still have some canes. If anyone wants a cane, Rocky, do you need? I know you don't need a cane, but I have some custom canes. I could ship one out. Yeah, they are cool. I would just go in our pasture, cut down trees, and make canes out of it. I wouldn't sell Big Neil either. Yeah, we can't. We gotta keep her for good. Maybe turbocharger one day, which I have the turbocharge kit. But I'm debating whether putting a used turbo on her or just going all new. You know, she's such a nice truck. But yeah, it was a nice Ford Ranger. It was a V6, and man, that thing did not have any power. Rocky, do you still have your original turbo on your truck? I don't remember. I don't remember how many miles you're at, but how many miles are you at on your 7.3? You over 200? 261, dude. You're beating my dad. But you bought yours new, so you still got the original turbo on it, huh? That's crazy. That's awesome. I don't know how long the turbos on them last, original turbo. I think they can pretty much last as long. I guess it's how hard you are on it, or how much you tow. Original H-pop, dang. I don't know if my dad did his H-pop because it was going bad, or if he just wanted a cooler one. You don't tow, okay. Yeah, my dad tows a bunch, like every other day. But I don't, he has an upgraded H-pop. And I don't remember which one he went with. Something better than stock. I don't beat on my truck, okay. Yeah, I think I think the guy online that has one with 1.4 million or something has the original turbo on his. So I guess the turbo will last as long as the truck if you don't beat on it. But then I hear people like their turbo goes out or something at like 200,000 or 300,000. I push it sometimes. Yeah. But I think my dad's found a turbo maybe for his truck, the KC Stage 1 turbo. And I don't think you have to have like upgraded or bigger injectors. It'll be Thursday of next week. Huh. But yeah, he's thinking about doing the Stage 1 KC turbo to his. Thinking about the Hydra chip. Oh, on your truck, Rocky? Dude, I've heard bad things about it. Like, I don't know. They say if you want to keep it reliable, don't do it. Like, there's some big diesel guys on there that say that. And that's why me and my dad haven't done it to any of our 7.3s. And I mean, a lot of people do it, and a lot of people like them. But I don't know. Me and my dad just want the most reliable we can get. For better mileage and better shifting. Yeah, and I've heard that. I've heard that a lot. But then I also hear a lot of bad things about it, so I don't know. I've heard so many mixed opinions about it. It would be cool to have a little more power. when you need it. I haven't heard much bad. Yeah. There's some dudes, if you look it up, some real dudes that say, like, if you can do it, but if you want to keep it like the most reliable, don't do it. And then some dude, he was trying to sell us his that he bought for his 7.3, and he said that I don't remember what transmission he had either, but he said it felt like his transmission couldn't handle it, which I've never driven one with it, so I don't know. We got 2 people in here now. Who's the other person? Who it bees? We've been going 60 minutes, guys. 61 minutes. But who's that other person? Yeah, is the weak link. Yeah. I don't think I'm ever gonna do it to my 7.3. But if you do it, Rocky, and I guess over time. But Rocky, you've already made it 261. Are you sure you want to do it? What if you? Yeah, are you sure about that, Rocky? But if you do it, then you need to make some videos about it. You know, maybe like a pull video. I like my dependable truck, so not yet. Yeah, do it once you get up to like 1,000,000 miles. Then just do it anyway, since, you know, it's already got 1,000,000. Might as well have some more power. But I think since it's 8:24, I think I'm gonna go ahead and go in the house. And oh, where's my green tea? It's over here. I think we're gonna end for tonight. But we should be on. What is my deal doing? Why does it look like that? It's weird. We should be going live every Tuesday again. We got to get back on it. I don't know what. We're going to do some cool stuff. But, yeah, I think we're going to end for tonight. But, Rocky, everybody, I know there's only 2 people in here, but y'all 2 people have a super blessed night. And someone driving down the road. Y'all remember, and I always say this, and y'all already know it, so I don't know why I should say it, but I love you, Jesus loves you, and we'll see y'all on the next one. I guess when I'm only talking to 2 people, I don't need to say that. Then it makes it seem less connected. So I'll see you later, Mr. Rocky Raccoon. I'll see you later, brother. And that other person that's in here that hasn't commented, I'll see you later too. Keep taking care of that 7.3, Rocky. You gotta hurry up and get to 300,000 miles, dude. It's just, you just gotta do it. Get to that 300 mark. All right, yeah, thumbs up. All right, I'll see y'all later. We're gonna be posting more and more, and we're just gonna, don't rush it, yeah. But we're gonna get up there one day, one of these days, and we're gonna start making. I don't know. We might give stuff to y'all. Who knows, Rocky? You might one day get a truck from Sammy. Maybe. I don't know where we're gonna go eventually. Yeah, everybody. We'll see y'all later. There's a 5.9 going down the road. You can hear it. We'll let you hear that, Rocky. We'll see if you can even hear it. All right, he's shifting right here. Yeah, hit it. Hit it. Slow little 5.9 Cummins. Such a little liter amount. 5.9. Big dog's got 7.3s. All right, good night, Rocky.